Hi, welcome to Portobello Aesthetics Training Academy. My name is Shabana Davison. I'm one of the directors at the Academy as well as the assessor. Here at the Academy I teach level 4 VTCT Laser and IPL qualification. I teach VTCT level 5 tattoo removal and the level 4 microneedling and peels. So at the Academy we teach the VTCT level 4 certificate in Laser and IPL. This course is a blended learning qualification where we meet your needs to ensure that you receive the best possible qualification. You will be covering 4 units within your Laser and IPL qualification, one of them being management of health and safety and security within the salon, client care, Laser and IPL for hair removal, Laser and IPL for skin rejuvenation. We make sure that you have real-life clients for you to do your practice, formative assessments on, and summative assessments. In regards to the laser unit, we will be using the Bio One skincare machine. Laser uses a light to penetrate into the hair and destroy the hair follicle. It's monochromatic and it is a 1 wavelength. And for our particular machine, we use an Nd:YAG 1064. In regards to laser hair removal, laser tends to use 1 coloured beam or 1 coloured wavelength, depending on what your background is. So we divide you into different skin types. So there could be Fitzpatrick 1, which would be somebody that was Caucasian, maybe with red hair, freckles, or your Fitzpatrick 6, which is your darker skins, African or Afro-Caribbean. So depending on which part of the world you come from and what type of hair we're dealing with, we are using a laser that will be suitable for that particular skin. So as I was saying earlier, it's a 1 coloured wavelength or 1 coloured light laser that will go into the hair and treat the hair. It's monochromatic, it's 1 beam, and it is going to the area where you want to shoot it. So it will go into the 1 area, whereas an IPL tends to bounce off and doesn't penetrate straight into the skin. So in regards to IPL has lots of different colours running through it. It has the colours of the rainbow pretty much, and that is not a 1 wavelength, that has many wavelengths or many colours running through it. With IPL you can go up to, depending on the manufacturers, you can go up to a Fitzpatrick 5, depending on which type of machine you're using, but with caution. But in regards to a Fitzpatrick 6, I would always stick to laser, and I would always stick to the Nd:YAG because that is the safest laser that's available on the market for your darker Fitzpatricks. Laser on a darker skin, especially with an Nd:YAG 1064 nanometers, it's a red light which penetrates. With this particular one, it's an infrared, so it penetrates the skin a lot deeper and a lot slower. So it tends not to increase the heat within the surrounding skin and will just target the hair follicle or the dermapapilla. With that in mind, that will allow the skin to not heat up too much and cause surrounding damage, and that's why an Nd:YAG is much more safer for your darker skins. In regards to what type of machine you should have within your clinic or treatment you should have within your clinic, with IPL, historically it's only ever been good for your Fitzpatrick 1s, 2s and 3s, which is your lighter skins, because they have less melanocytes within the skin. The wavelengths can be shorter. Some manufacturers will treat with caution up to a Fitzpatrick 5, which is your slightly darker skin. Within having treatment or within your clinic, a laser, an Nd:YAG 1064 would be suitable because of the wavelength that it uses. It's slow and goes a lot deeper into the skin and doesn't cause too much heat in the surrounding areas. My advice would be that when you're picking a machine for your clinic, you obviously don't want to leave any skin type out. You can get like a 2-in-1, a 3-in-1, and sometimes a 4-in-1 where you can get the laser and you can get the IPL with lots of different wavelengths running through it so that you can cover every single skin colour up to your darkest skin tones. IPL sometimes works better on finer hairs. The heads are a lot larger, and then you find that you can cover surface areas of someone's leg, back, chest a lot quicker than you can with the lasers or Nd:YAGs where the tip is slightly smaller. This is a 9mm on the tip, and this is an Nd:YAG laser. The 9mm is quite small, so if I had to do a full leg with a 9mm, I would find that it would take me quite a lot longer than in regards to an IPL where the head is a lot larger. You've got a really small spot size, which is 9mm, so that would take quite a while to cover a big area like a chest or a leg, whereas if the IPL is suitable for the type of clientele that you have in your area and it covers your darker skins, depending on your manufacturers, you'll be able to see that the IPL has a much larger 15 by 15 spot size, so that will cover a leg and a chest a lot quicker in comparison. So that's why sometimes it's nice to offer IPL and laser within your clinic, so that you can cover the different skin types and that you can cover the different areas of the body depending on what you're dealing with at the time. I wouldn't necessarily say that it's uncomfortable. It's more like a rubber band against the skin, so a slight stinging sensation. With this particular machine, we use a cooling spot size, so it can cool up and become very cold. So you tend not to feel the laser or the light on the skin as much as you would with other machines. It's just certain areas are a little bit more sensitive. Some clients have more of a lower pain threshold than others, but generally it's very comfortable. Within the course, it's a blended learning environment where we do some online classes as well as face-to-face classes. During your face-to-face classes, you will be carrying out treatments on paid clients to ensure that you are covering all of the mandatory areas to be able to complete the qualification and work confidently in industry. Each unit has an assignment that would need to be completed and submitted. Here at Portobello Aesthetics Training Academy, all of the tutors have 20 plus years in industry. We are all qualified, VTCT qualified. We are IQAs, which is your internal quality assurance, and EQAs, which are your external quality assurance for VTCT. My business partner and I decided to open the academy so that we could work with smaller classes, more of an intimate setting, to ensure all of our learners were really learning the background with all of the qualifications that we offer at Portobello Aesthetics Training Academy. If you're interested, please send us a DM and we will get back to you as soon as possible.